Hello everybody, it's Andrea Chapman over at Sewspire.com. Today I would like to talk to you about color coordinating or choosing fabrics for your projects. As you know, I am a big fan of patchwork design. I really love the process because it is an artistic process and each piece turns out to be a one of a kind. I get a lot of comments on my fabric choices and my ability to pair those fabrics together so that they play nice. And a lot of people want to know what the secret to that is. And the truth is, there really isn't a formula that I use. I really just let the fabric fall where it wants to fall. I let go of all my inhibitions. There's nothing happening except for really seriously me and the fabric just playing, moving. I don't even think about it, honestly. I just pick up the next piece. It's almost like I just trust the fabric to do what it needs to do. So I thought the best way for you to understand how that process happens is to just watch me choose fabric. I have this basket here of remnants. This is one of many that I have. I'm doing better with my collection. I've actually pared it way down, but these are some of the more recent fabrics that I've worked with, and I thought I would just dig in here as if I were putting together the fabrics for a patchwork bag, and you can kind of see how that process unfolds, and then we'll look closer at the choices I made, and maybe we can together discover some type of pattern or method that I am unaware of to my creative madness. All right. So not everything I lay down will be my choice. I'm just going to, again, just really tune into that intuition and let the fabric do what it likes. Okay, let's see what I've come up with here. Then I take it and I lay it out like this because you'd be surprised how the colors play off of each other And that's the value of not trying to make that decision, but rather letting the fabric speak for itself, really. Just letting the fabric speak for itself. So I'm taking these pieces and I like to fold them in half so I just see how those colors are playing together. And seriously, I even just for a second when I looked down at this pile said, I don't know, it might not be bright enough, but now as I'm folding this fabric and watching it start to mingle, it is working. And like I can feel like my heart beating a little faster, like I'm getting excited. Color totally excites me. I think I am a color addict. Okay, now, like, I think this is amazing. And it just worked like that. Like, I just have a basket here. There's not any order to it. I just dug in there and grabbed this gorgeous collection, which I want to try and show you. I'm just going to sit down. So what I'm going to do is snap a picture and then I'll pop that into this video. Now, if I were to turn this into a bag, I have no doubt that it would be absolutely gorgeous. So let's just look at it and just see what I've done here, because I see hues of magenta and blue and gray and pink, olive green. Like, these aren't even colors that somebody might think in their mind go well together, but they are actually playing beautifully here. So let's talk about the types of fabric here, and let's get some descriptions here. So like, this is what I would call a graphic print. So this might become the focal print. These dragonflies are just awesome. Then we have a very simple geometric, and you have to have a balance. I do know this. You need to have a balance between the graphics, the geometrics, and the florals, okay? Now, this is another one here that I would consider to be a graphic. It's very dramatic and colorful. So let's kind of sort these by category and see if there's any method to my madness. I would consider this to be a floral. And I would consider this to be a geometric. So this would fall with the polka dots. Very simple, neutral fabric, a nice gray there. Now I would consider this to be a floral. And this would be I actually would call, I almost always choose a stripe. So I'm going to let the stripes stand alone in their own pile. And then we're going to put this last polka dot with the geometrics. So if you were looking for a formula for my creativity, it looks like we have two prints, two focal prints or graphics, two florals, three geometrics, and one stripe. And that would be an amazing combination. And I'd feel really confident that if you use that same combination when you're trying to choose fabrics for your projects, that you will be very satisfied with the outcome. The key, if there is a key, is to have that balance between the geometrics and the bold florals and graphics, okay? So you want the stripes and the geometrics to balance out your florals and your graphics, okay? So worry more about the type of print it is than the colors. If the colors make you happy, use them, right? Because that's really how you're going to tune into that intuition. Is like I could feel, like I said, I could feel my heart beating faster. Like that was my clue that I am on the right track, that this looks pretty, that this is pleasing to my eye. So tune out everything else that you've learned and all the comments that you have in your head. Maybe somebody once told you you're not good at color matching, or has put an idea in your head that you can't do this. I'm here to tell you, you can do this. Yes, yes, you can. And tune all those other voices out, and tune into your heart and listen to your body and your heart, and you will be able to create these beautiful masterpieces as well. So I hope you found this to be helpful and inspiring. I'd be so grateful if you would share this video link with your social media community. As you know, I'm trying to teach 10,000 women how to sew in a year or less, and I definitely need your help spreading the word. So until next week, go out there and make something beautiful.